Alright, what kind of tree removal is actually covered by insurance? That's actually kind of a trick question, because if a tree falls on your house, you may not be talking about tree removal at all. You might actually be looking at the wrong part of your policy. So, quick disclaimer, I'm not an insurance adjuster, I'm not an attorney, and this isn't anything but general educational information because every policy is different. So back to the main question, and this is where a lot of people get confused. Most insurance policies have sections that talk about trees, landscaping, and debris removal. You might see limits like $500 or $1,000 for multiple trees under certain circumstances. So people hear that and they immediately assume insurance only pays $1,000 to remove a tree. Wrong. But let's think about that for a second. If lightning strikes a tree in your yard and damages the tree itself, you may be dealing with a tree claim. But what if the tree crashes through your roof at 2 a.m. during a storm? Are you really paying to remove a tree, or are you paying to protect your house? Because before the roof can be repaired, the tree has to come off. Before the water can be stopped, the tree has to come off. Before a property can be made safe, the tree has to come off. So in many situations, homeowners and contractors may want to understand the difference between tree removal, debris removal, and emergency mitigation work. Those aren't always the same thing. Tree removal is one conversation. Removing a tree from a damaged structure so that the property can be protected may be a completely different conversation. And once everything is safe, processed, and out of the way, that's when you can get started to talk about a debris removal. So, the biggest mistake that I see is people focusing on the tree when the bigger question might be what work was done in order to protect the property from further damage. Because sometimes you're not merely talking about tree removal, you're talking about emergency mitigation. So the next time someone says insurance only pays $1,000 for tree removal, ask them this: are we talking about removing a tree, or are we talking about protecting my house? That one question can completely change the entire conversation. Again, this is educational content only. But if you want more educational tips and tricks, or if you even want a system to help you manage all of this all together, if you're a contractor and you do a lot of emergency work, check out billingsidekick.com. We built it just for this because we've dealt with this so many times over and over again, and we know all of the pain that comes with all the paperwork that is necessary in order to do these kinds of projects. So I'll see you in the next one, and stay tuned for another video.